Well, hello, this is episode 23 of FPL Top Dogs Ballyhaunis, and we're currently ongoing on game week 25. Just a reaction on game week 24. What's been going on? Vince, price rate, that's it. Advising result developing here at the minute, 1-1. Southampton doing a great job on United there. Adam Rashford assist, both nothing people, but there's still time, and Maguire Shaw, that defense wasn't good enough. Pogba yellowed and Rashford really treated nothing really, all that to come on for United with all the money they're spending. So Walker Pierce, Ben Rexton, well, Pro, he got the assist. Elyounoussi, the assist there for Adams, the Irish dude. So I'll say we've got full time away. Southampton have a goal. Is that it? Votes. So that's just a small change. Too much now. I'm looking for. Okay, there's no live thing there. I can't actually get in and load it again here. Ballyhaunis, which is there a couple of weeks. No hope of anyone else coming in, so which is not good. So still looking for confirmation here. Go to I can't believe Salah's gone up again. So I was looking at 12.8 to game, and now he's 12.9. For every second you leave not getting Salah, you're being phased out of it. Everybody's running to Salah now for the next game week, where Liverpool have a double game week in game 26. Bowen's up again, so you can't get rid of him. Brighton now is the new, didn't get anything today, but loads of people have latched on. Richarlison now being back, people have decided him over DCL. Football fallout's pretty good for all this stuff. So Maximum's gone up. Cancelo's gone up again. Crazy. Lacazette gone down, Mount down because they're all in the Club World Cup. Okay, so Prowse has gone up. Young Jacob Ramsey from Villa up again. Steele, but it's a midfield spot. Like, do you want Coutinho or do you want Ramsey? Gallia, of course, he's gone up against Salah. That's just the latest what's happened to Mikel. Antonio's price has dropped a bit. Don't want to have Antonio. It's all about Bowen. So maybe just refresh. That's it. So Southampton do a job in United. Wow. After that job against Spurs. So Southampton are the main team now, really. You're not going to get anything easy from them. Nothing easy. Any luck with the live? Ugh. Yeah, we have the live eventually. Right, what's the story here? Who's been doing? Yeah, so a good move from Joey. He's just got ditched Rudiger for Veltman. A bit late to do it, but then again, we've had Donald Rudiger's lost some points and can't go in, can we? So he's got Veltman, De Gea, no clean sheet. Maybe he's done a save there. Fernandez doubling for him. Captain's done nothing. We'll have to wait now for the Brighton match if Fernandez gets all these Watford dudes, because Watford have a double game week next week, along with Palace, I think. We'll just have a quick look just to keep an eye out for watching. It's all about game week 26. I've actually done a transfer in because of game week 26, because these are the teams that have the doubles: Burnley, Spurs, Watford, Palace, Liverpool, Leeds, Arsenal, and Wolves. And Arsenal's the big one to get, and he's got all this Villa away, the Gerrard, and then but that's the Hodgesaurus now versus I've got the Arsenal legend. Well, yeah, so that's the Home Derby coming up. So I wouldn't trust Watford as far as I could throw them, any of the players, but it's still handy to have and he's got his Wolf. That's a double game there for 6. So he'll have 1, 2, 3 the goalie. Liverpool 6, 7. So he'll have 7, which is fair enough, and he might transfer somebody else in. So he'd be good. I think it's all about trying to not, even if you've got your wild card, as long as you can, fundamentally get past this and say what you can for the end. So Phenomenon is only 39 down. He's keeping tabs on Joey the Commando, who won it last year, 79th in the world, won the Christy Nick, and among all the other leagues and the whole lot of these mini leagues. So he's gone for, he's not sniffing the United tide. Do you know what? It was just lazy. We all just get on Fernandez. It's boring. Get on Ronaldo. United have a double. Come on. But this could be the best bet, for the Brentford away. Bruno. Happy I have De Bruyne. Sorry, not Bruno. So how's he fixed? What's he done? He's got Mopai in. Okay, Mopai's blanked. Medicine for Coutinho. I like Coutinho. He's probably risen in price, I'd say, 7.1. Like Coutinho, yeah. So not bad. So going forward to next week, he's got King, Spurs, that's 2. 3, Jota. 4, Robinson. 5, TA. So he's got 5 for next week in the double, but he can do bits and pieces. Lots of people might just do a free hit, or they might wildcard into it. It just depends how attacking and how do you just want to get through, save for later, or will you just use a free hit and just get all you want on? Because looking at this, there is probably enough teams in there having a double for next week. Well, I mean the midweek of 3 Spurs in there, but I don't trust Spurs. You have Kane, Son, you can get a couple of Watford. But if you've already got 3 Liverpool, I think it'd be kind of wasted. You can get through, you got Rafinha for Leeds, most have. The Arsenal thing, that's what I want more of Arsenal, just for this double. I love the fact that they have these 2 home games against Brentford and Wolves. I think one of their Ramsdale or one of the defenders like Gabriel or Tierney, Saka, they're the ones you're looking to pick the 3 from. Martinelli got suspended, so he's out for the Brentford game, but should be back for Wolves, but I still wouldn't get him in because of that. It'd be just Saka or Smith Rowe. Will he start? He should start now with no Martinelli. Smith Rowe could be interesting to get a haul, but yeah. So I think with the free hits you can, but they're always dangerous, these Poison Chalice double game weeks, because you have to pick guys that you know that will be playing every the 2 games. And will Reguilon play both games? City. Liverpool's interesting as well. Will Salah play both in close concession? And obviously you have to understand this is like weekend, midweek, weekend, isn't it? This is a weekend. Game week 25 is that, yeah. So there's a game going on here midweek. Then also there's only 1 game, but then you're back to the weekend here. Then after this game week 26 on the 24th, you have another obviously game week, and then or that FA Cup week. 26, 27. Could be an FA Cup week. No, it's just normal. And then you have the Champions League after that. So there's a lot of games coming. So I'm not too sure. You have to kind of double check. Will my 2 players play? It seems that Fernandes seems to play all the time. So Rafinha, if he's fit, will play. There's issues about Jota now, but we're not complaining too much about Jota after his haul last week. 2 goals there against Leicester last Thursday night. Van Dijk's coming in now and again with some bonuses here. This is a guy to watch now. As an alternative to Robinson, and Jota picks up the 3. Really, I was really pissed off last week with the crack with Newcastle. Neither Trippier, who scored the free kick, and Saint-Maximin got any sort of contribution. Fraser, I think, got the 3 bonus points by dint that he scored the first goal, and he got an assist. Okay, so he probably deserves it, but I still look. Trippier's just missed out there, and the 2 Everton, the goalkeeper, getting the last bonus point, and Coleman getting 2. How does that compute? 3-1 there. They've conceded 3 goals, and they seem to be getting rewarded for getting blocks and tackles in, and that's total baloney. That is. I don't know how Trippier. There's no yellow cards either there, so that's just sickening to all. Like you lose a point or 2 points, it makes all the difference at the end. There's thousands and thousands of places. Even between, if you've used too many transfers, you could be down a few thousand in the list. There's nothing at the end of it. This is just for fun, really. But, for a lot of people, it's the end of the world, and so keeping them through the week during the last couple of years, I suppose. So that's a bit of a blow there. What else have we got here? Yeah, Stephen Stretch going forward. He's got the Foster 1, 2, Regs 3, 4, 5. No Everton. Leeds Scouse not playing now. 5, 6. So about 6. See, brought in Salah eventually. Probably got it for 12.8. And Bernardo, yeah, his confidence issues. He's been kind of dropped a bit now. He mightn't be playing so much now. Cancelo's risen in price to 0.72. Mad. He's got Ramsdale to come on, but Foster's playing the double, so probably pick Ramsdale. I didn't see Everton there. No, they don't have a double. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, not 6, 5, 6. So 6 anyway. And will Gerhardt get the double? I'm not sure. Well, yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, this is changed, of course. I think from the last game week, everything's changed. So I suppose you can see from roughly how people have been doing here. I got an 84 last week. Took out Norwich was in the King of Not, and probably one of the best scores, as you can see. Mainly guessing in the Bruin obviously was a good captaincy call. Joshua kind of saved a load of people from getting pummeled by about 30 points. I had Joshua, yeah, that's good. I'm happy I have him. So that wasn't a massive loss. But still, I was debating between them two. Trippier again miffed off about that. No bonus points for either of my two Newcastle. I think Newcastle are really good to have. They have a lot of home games, and they have a game in hand somewhere, so that will come down the line. So, looking at getting rid of Rafinha for Trossard, but I thought to myself, well, he's got a double game week in 26, and I need all the players I can get. A bit worried about I took 2 gambles on the 2 Burnley lads, thinking that they would be playing, but Weghorst is coming now, and the Hydra's got a he's got a procedure to do with the stomach, a hernia, yeah. So he'll be out for these things. That you're in and out of the hospital within a day, okay, a day or two tops. But it takes ages to get back to that sort of feeling again, 100% feeling. Loughton's not playing because of Connor Roberts. So these have been 2 mistakes, and I'm miffed off about that. So I'm just slowly trying to sort out that problem on the bench. So that's why I've not got any more Brighton or United. I'm happy. Didn't go anywhere near Ronaldo. I just don't trust him. It's been a gut feeling for a while with Ronaldo, and people who have Ronaldo, like Andy from Let's Talk FPL, they're finding and coming up with excuses and reasons. I can't get rid of him now because he's the double. Well, start thinking now. It was probably easy to get Salah in from Ronaldo, I know, but he's gone up in price. And to be honest with you, Jota and TA, and maybe if I got another Liverpool dude in somewhere, Louise, I don't know, that could counter what Salah does. No idea. Well, I think I decided that to get more Arsenal this week. I'm the Spurs fan, and I've got no Tottenham. And that just tells you I just don't trust them. I've had this Kane problem, captain, and I'm going to the games. The 2 games I went to, Palace and Brentford, and he came up with nothing. And he got an assist, but that's no good. I just haven't got the heart to bring in this guy at all. It's like mistake on mistake. Son now, I prefer to bring in Son. I'll see what I can do. But I trust De Bruyne more. Will he be rested for the Champions League games? I'm not sure, but I still think it's a good time to still have City, even though they don't have these double game weeks coming up. So I got in Tierney anyway. I think he's 5.1. Gabriel's a bit more expensive, 5.3, something like that. So I just had enough to bring in and get rid of Loughton because he's not playing. He'd probably come on he'd probably get a start somewhere, but Roberts is the dude there that's starting on the right wing. So the Hydra and Onyx have to figure out something to do with him. As he probably, I could easily just get rid of him and bring in Ben White from Arsenal and just go with the defense, or I could just get rid of Rafinha but then I want Rafinha for the double game. Still like Bowen. It's hard to get, and he will cost me money to get him back. So I kind of goosed with Bowen there. So Tierney. So I'm happy. I'm set myself up for the next game week. That's this game week, right? So that's where I am. That's where I am at anyway. So how did everyone else do last game week? Kieran Kiley, 67. I took points off. Oracle didn't do too bad. He's got a 72 there. Mark Phillips. Good luck to them all in the hurling now, playing London here in my hometown on Sunday against London in the National Lions Hurling League at 1 p.m. Sunday if you're interested. And so the Starman, Aidan Phillips is going as well, our resident top dogs. And this is it. So Cancelo, fair enough. Jota, it could have been a big one. I'm sure he would have been thinking of complaining too much, but yeah, Salah's in there now, and yeah, he came on as a sub there the other day. After losing out the African Nations Cup final to Senegal to his partner in crime, Mane. So he'll be ready to go anyway. He looks phenomenal, and worried about. I still can find a way to get in Salah for a -4 next week if I feel like necessary, but I have to get rid of De Bruyne. I don't like Fernandes now. So that's Marky's team. Okay, he's got United on the bench. He had United on the bench. Did anyone come in for? No. So a very good game week there for the Oracle, 76. Game week 24. Joey Fahey, good 71. Takes out Jason Coyne, the sniper, beating William. It's a shame of William Hitman. Just shocking, really, the last year, even half of last season as well. It went downhill quick, and I want to see William get back into the frame and get going again and not give up. 68 there now for Sniper Gilday. Again, he's well set up. We'll have a look at his team later on, but he's got his Arsenal in there anyway. So he's got one regular. He's got all in Kane and 3 Spurs there for the double game week next. Arsenal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 there. I think about 5. He's got King 6, Cody 7. So he's got 7. So everyone's going to be about 6 or 7 for the next game week if they do nothing. So good score again. It's just a bit worrying, the Spurs thing. It really is. Listen, if they were good and I was confident, I'd have Spurs in my. I support Spurs. Like, I just don't trust any of them. For the FPL speaking anyway. Owen Rowe there taking out Snowman. Snowman again, like William has given up the ghost. He's had a great season just before I won it in 2020. 2019 was his year. He's happy enough, and he'll come back again. And with there's more to life than FPL, as I'm figuring. Loads of people are figuring out. Shane Healy, so the face man, a very good commendable 70 from last game week. Okay, he took a hit there for 4, so that's 70 overall. One of those young guys, Aiden Phillips, Starman's got Ramsey in. I'm not sure if he had him. We'll have a look later, but did he come off the bench? I'm not sure. De Bruyne, good stuff. I like Saka in there. I think Edward has got double game week as well. The Palace, they do have, yes, of course, Watford and Chelsea at home. Okay, fair enough. Difficult one there. That's my team. We're going into this one here. Yeah, so Gallagher is streaky enough. He seems to do amazing for one game and then 4 games later. So yeah, that's fair enough. He's well set up anyway for game week 26. 1, 2, 3. Saka's phenomenal. I think the Bees. Okay, I think they have. Do they have a double? No double for the Bees. Rudiger. So we're all a bit grooved with the Chelsea thing until they come back. Ramsdale got his 9. Unfortunate there. Could have been massive, but it's very, very respectable. And I'd say Shane's got a green arrow anyway in the overall. Yeah, 1.385 million. It's a bit different to last season, but I'm sure he can carry on, do the best he can, and finish the highest. I'm looking really at a top 200,000. That's where I'm looking to have a really, really good season. So a bit of work there to do. And how many chips has Shane got left? He's got them all. He's got 2 free hits. He's got a bench boost. He's got a triple captain and a wild card. So I'm very confident. I'm sure, yeah, he did. He got his green. He's been getting green arrows. Things were looking awful bad. Top 2 million in the world, and ever since, he's took out nearly 700,000. He's got all his chips left, and he'll be flying up there. I'm convinced he'll be at least top 300,000. You might as well get it as best you can anyway. Second last season, massive year, and Faceman isn't a flash in the pan. He's got all his chips left, and he's got the sky's the limit. It really is. I want to give confidence here because we're all in the same boat with this league, and we all love it. It's basically what we all have for ourselves in this town. We're on Ballyhaunis, Ahamore, Touring, Ballinlough, Irish Town, Milltown, Knock, Kilkelly, all that environment. I want more people from around the environs, Milltown and Galway is not far from Ballandine. I have a few. Connor Hussey is the man this year, 83, phenomenal. We had a look at him. So Aidan Fitzmaurice, 86, phenomenal stuff. Yeah, I want to come to Starman then. Han Solo Fitz, 86, had a great time with Fitzy. My 3 weeks ago back home in Ireland, and we had a few beers, and it was great to see him and all the guys, most of them anyway. So how did Fitzy do it? 86, great score. He's done me 84, but come on, we've all got the green arrows. I think the average this week was like about 50. Okay, free. So he's got a free hit, bench boost, and triple captain left for the wild card. I don't have a wild card left even for the end of the season. His past history, 86 season before. No, that's 12, 13. So this last season got 120,000. He came third. 95,000. top 1,000,000 again, million. So you can see there's definitely like he's at a standard now, and he's just at that standard, and he's clued in, basically massively clued in. Came third last year and second the year before in the Christie. Yeah, so yeah, fair enough. I'm delighted with De Bruyne. I'm having him. I'm not getting rid of him. It cost Jota might carry the Salah problem, but we have Pogba was a great call. I want to say that first of all, that he if you look to the, we can't see it here, okay, but I'll tell you for a fact he did get in Pogba just like that. It was a great call to get Pogs in here for a hand solo. Game week history. Yeah, view transfer. 20 transfers for Han Solo. That's really, really good. That's less than one per game week. So what, that was the 11th of February. So we got Breuer. When Pogba came in around the 8th of February. So he's done his free. He must have been, so he did he brought in Pogba, then he's probably wild carded there. No, he done the free hit. Okay, so 25, that was for one of those free hits done. Game week 25. And that's this week. So this game week he's done his free hit. He's still got a wild card, a free hit, a bench boost left. He is on my case. Fitzy has been saying he's hunting me down. He's 9th in the Christy Nicholson, 1388. I've only got about 37 on him. So this is his free hit team, all designed. He's got, obviously, you have to get a bit of Brighton in there, I suppose. Pogba, he's had him before. So Ronaldo. Okay, I'm not sure anyway about that free hit, to be honest with you. But what did he have before? This game week. What did he have before? Yeah, it's quite different, I suppose. No, he'll be going back to Tierney, which is fine. Gunn is a good call, isn't it? He's thinking outside the box. Just a Norwich keeper. Okay, he's just coming in instead of Tim Krul, who must be injured. Interesting. He's on it. So let's see. Tierney's fine for next week. Liverpool 1, 2, 3. Jota. Gallagher 4. Dennis 5. And yeah, 5. So 5 there, and he'll do something. He'll go back to that, and he'll do something to squeak a few more in for that double. Probably be thinking about getting Salah in or somebody like that for everybody will be earmarking. Game week 26 is 2 Liverpool games, Norwich home and Leeds at home. And will Salah start both? Possibly, but you know, with Luis coming in now from Spain, that's going to open things up. I think Firmino might be injured, so it might be too bad there for them. So that's Han Solo. Yeah, you can see here that he's done his free hit. So free hit just for a game, one double game. I don't know. I just don't know about that. But there you go. We'll see. It's too early yet. It's too early yet, I suppose. It's a disaster, the Ronaldo thing. People are just going to go mad with Ronaldo. Not so much for Fernandes, but Ronaldo, they'll go mad. What have I done? I'm sticking with a goose. So next on the look, let's see, Owen is doing well, but he's lost out to Stephen Stratt. This we've seen Stephen Stratt's team, and this is the last one. I want to focus on the Starman's team. Did Ramsey come on for him? No, unlucky there. Diaz come on, or he started. What did he do? Well, he's got 1. Maybe it's because they conceded 3 goals, so he's got a -1 there. Did he probably got booked? -90 minutes. Oh, he's just got 1 point anyway. I don't know how that's happened. 3, whatever. Anyway, only 1 point for Digne. Not sure. I prefer to have Trippier at the minute than Digne at the moment. Good stuff for us. So what's the story now with Starman? He's for next week. He's got Ramsey, Tierney. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 5. He's got 5. So everyone's going to have around 6 or 7 for game week 26. Yeah, that's unlucky. It's a shame that Ramsey couldn't get on for him. But that would have been 88. Yeah, Captain Sterling, fair enough. It's a good call. But then again, it's a toss-up. So there is room for work. This game week, what's anything changed with Starman? Yeah, he's stuck the same. Gone with Foster there. He's kind of let this one go in a way. He's not done any subs. He must be saving 2 subs for next game week to get Salah in, fair enough. So he's kind of let this game week go, and you know what? That could be turning out to be a masterstroke with the way United are going. And I'm glad I didn't get any extra United in for a -4. I was debating getting Shaw in for a -4 or something, but just held off in the end, and I just got in Tierney. I've took Tierney off Starman. I think and I like Gabriel as well. I'd have the 2 of them if I could, even treble up. But you know, Saka's the man. You'd be excited to have now for 2 game weeks at home at the Emirates against Brentford and what's the other one? Brentford. 2 really good home games, Brentford and Wolves. Fair enough. What else about Starman? This good game score. Very respectable. Just wish Ramsey came on, but still, it's hard to put him in there in a 5 midfield. Then again, that's the reason why you got 5 very good defenders, and who do you rest? And he's a young buck, and he's just coming in like his form's just been just absolutely insane for Villa. His rival in the Coutinho there, 10-2, 112, 3-14. Wow, he's getting lots of game time. This is no flash in the pan, this dude. So that I prefer what Villa have been doing in the last year than what Tottenham are doing. Digne, Ramsey, they have Buendia, haven't they? And they've got, I really like Watkins and Coutinho. My God, Coutinho. That's the Liverpool influence with Gerrard, of course. Would probably never compete with the likes of Gerrard. That was like calling in a mate. Roy Keane calling in Dwight York in Australia and Sydney. Can you come over and help me at Sunderland back in 2000 and whatever it was when he was back there, 11 or 10. Yorkie, can you come out and do me a favor? Come out from your beach villa house in Lambo and come back to lovely sunny Sunderland. And he did it, and the rest is history. So, yeah, Coutinho, that was a no-brainer, I suppose. And now Villa can pay the money. They can pay the money. I think both these are a bit of an overkill, really. Laporte, definitely, but Diaz, I've got rid in my Sun Dream team. I've put in Lamptey because of the double game week this week. And you can only have 5 transfers in the Sun Dream team a month. So you have to be careful who you bring in and out. And then if you get an injury, then you lose. You don't have a bench in the Sun Dream team. So that's why I got rid of him, because just nothing else is coming from him apart from the typical clean sheets. And he does cost a bit of money. 6.3 flat. No, I'd rather have Cancelo. To be honest with you, look, Laporte is actually rivaling Cancelo, but still, if you have Cancelo, I keep him. He's just getting so many attacking chances. It's shocking that he's been awful unlucky not to convert one. So I think Starman's fine for next week, and a couple of more transfers. What's he got? He's sure the transfer history is the one that showed everything. 25 transfers he's done, which is the standard transfer game. He's done one in game week 24. So he'd have one. Yeah, he's done it. So he'd have one for game week. So he might have 24. He done one last week. So obviously for the next game week 25, he'd have one. So yeah, he's setting himself up for Salah next week. So that's about the synopsis of what's been going on in game week 24. So we're in game week 25 now, and Joey Neenan with his Veltman, he's got 7 points, 4 from himself, and De Gea's got his bonus save. Not many bonus points there. So Connor's got De Bruyne in. That's a brave decision to go against the United posse, and that those sort of decisions are ones that will get you ahead. The big risk reward there, isn't it? But it's a massive, seriously goosed if it goes wrong. So that's why we're kind of too afraid to go against the herd, and we all, Fernandes or Ronaldo, a brave decision by Morgan there, but Mopé's, they've been getting assists okay last few game weeks, but it's at United, it's still tough to run up a cricket score there, so I'm not sure. I don't think there's anything wrong with it done Fernandes this week. Ronaldo, if you have him, captain him, but I wouldn't have got him in to captain him. I'm well happy to have De Bruyne, and maybe I can throw in Salah somewhere, but I don't want to get rid of TAA and Jota just to do that. So I have to figure something out. Possibly nothing in the end. Kieran Kiley, yeah, what did he do? Ronaldo, of course, he's not going to be happy with that. Especially if the Ronaldo and Fernandes. Imagine, Madison's got a load of tough fixtures coming up. Not sure of his returns. After the Everton game, Rafinha's got like very difficult games, Arsenal, and a few difficult games for Leeds next. I'm not sure if I'd keep him. That's the time when you might get in Coutinho or someone like that, or whatever. Ramsey as well is interesting. So going for next week for game week 26, looking at he's got TA, which everybody has, 1, Rafinha 2. I don't think Leicester have a double. They've had one already. Oh, they have? No, they don't. They don't. So Leicester don't have a double next game week. So 1, 2. There's not a lot there for him. 2, 3, 4. Not an awful lot there. He's just going to have to figure out something for the game week. He'd probably do a free hit or something like that. There's loads of people can do. So just have to wait and see how everybody gets on. Yeah, Sniper got in Dallas and Fernandes, so he kind of went in on the United thing, didn't even get the clean sheet. It's frustrating when that happens. Yeah, 6. So not much to really say about this with too much. Well, it's just past 3 o'clock here, and let's have a quick look at how the King of the Travellers is now after that last game week. Yeah, so Dazza Duffy took out the average. Marky got his win against a big one against Kieran Kiley. Joyce took out Jay. Okay. The ones to keep an eye on. Okay. Sean Gilday is still there in the top. Owen took out Snowman. Shane is still there. Took out Duncan. Yeah, Kevin Kilbride, the Guru Killer, who I took out last game week. The week before. Yeah, I've highlighted it anyway. He knows. There's only one good or killer. Yeah, Niall Richardson, fairly handy enough there for myself. Connor Hussey's got the win against Stephen and Jem. And yeah, Han Solo's won his. John Kelly won his. Owen was taken out by Stephen Stratford. And Starman, a tight tussle with Pat Kiley there. So it's shake up things a little bit. Connor Hussey being the main winner there because he's caught up now with Kieran, aka 47, Long Dog Kiley. It's a big one, that one, big name. Gilday still hanging there in 48 if there's a slip up along with Jerry Freely. I think I'm still in some sort of a hunt, 10 down. There's a lot to make up there. So many to pass already. Just have to pick off some of these guys whenever I come to them. 44. I'm not ruling myself out. It's still like they have to draw and lose 3 and have to win 4. So this game week I'm up against Duncan Hannon. He's got a -2 already. How? There's 2. Dennis He's got 4 points. He took a minus. He's down to 0. So that just hasn't updated. That's all. Mopai he's got in there, and Dennis. And yeah, so it's a lot of damage there. I only have Fernandez, who I captained. It's not mortal. So Kieran Kiley's, Sean Gill, that's a big one now at the top of the King of the Travellers. Wow. I'm really, really concerned about Connor Hussey, really, because who has he got this week game week? He's got John Kelly. John's a bit hit and miss, so that could be good for Connor there. Connor's well on top of it and well in it, and you just know by looking at his team, he's just like, he's on the pulse of it, whereas you can see other teams, they've gone a bit kind of old-fashioned. Like, Deliot was a no-brainer to get in, really, I suppose. No Fernandez and no Ronaldo. Wow. And that's going to be master stroke, really. Coutinho's brilliant move, and he's well set up for this game week. Look, it's a short straw between Sanchez and De Gea, but we'll do the full Foden start. Yeah, cancel off. Fair enough, Robinson. Yeah, he should do okay that game week. So yeah, so basically the King of Travellers are still a bit there. I think it's still too early to say that there's a runaway here. It's mad how things can change pretty quick. Mark Phillips is down there, and yeah, sure. That's the story there with that. And that's all we can say. There's a massive game week now coming up with game week 26. This one's kind of half rubbished now, with the Fernandez Ronaldo thing, and United just not able to. You think you could get 3 goals, but Southampton are just a foreign team. Like, there's just Breuer and all them, and now Adams there's someone chipping in all the time. If it's not him, it's Ward-Prowse. If it's not him, it's Bender coming up from the back. If it's not Bender, it's Kyle Walker-Peters down the left. If it's not him, it's somebody else, and it's not him, it's Nathan Richmond. It's just sickening. Southampton just seem to be playing as, everything. All the games are free, a free shot, a free hit. Everybody, very, very dangerous. And then you have to give Ralph Hasenhüttl a massive, kudos going away to Tottenham and doing them 3-2, especially when there's only 10 minutes and 2-1 down. So there you go. That's the story there. 3 o'clock kickoffs and nothing going on as of yet. So after seeing all the guys' teams, what's been going on? Watford are unchanged, so that's good. So Watford team news. Lamptey, Lallana, Dunk, and Welbeck all come into the starting 11 for Brighton. Alzati, McAllister, and Leotra all take a spot on the bench. Dan Burns is the other man replaced following his move to Newcastle. So that's bad news for Trossard fans. Andy from Let's Talk FPL will be livid. A lot of people have brought in Trossard, but I suppose Mopai, that was the so there's Mopai fans that he'll be playing anyway. So that's a bit of a myth off now for anyone with Trossard. Brentford and Palace, Wissa, Janelt, and Mboma all return to the Bees. Okay, and Onyeta, but that doesn't really affect too many people. Ayew and Edwardson come back into the attack, and they replace Olise and Pateta. Not a lot, really. Adams, Sancho's, and Foster and Alyuna say get the bonus. That's about all continues I can see. And Everton are already 1 up. Coleman, the guy I was giving out about, well, he'll definitely be getting bonus points this game week now. There you go. Seamus Coleman already takes the lead. And if you're thinking about getting the Leeds man in at all at the back, you've got a debt wish, really. What's this, Lorente at the back, and That's Seamus Coleman, but I was hoping that it would bring me into more details about who assisted and stuff like that. Right. This hasn't caught up. Well, that's more or less all we can say about that this game week. Still, what's the story here? Man United fans left frustrated about Southampton. I know how you feel. They are a nightmare club to play. So not getting any joy with this. Maybe it would have refreshed. Who assisted for Coleman? Who assisted? Seamus Coleman's a must to get in, everybody. You must get him in. Even in it don't have if single game week. Van de Beek. Wow. Now Van de Beek is the best thing since sliced bread, isn't he? Oh, Van de Beek. 8. How did I get 8? Oh, yes. Quick also Foster's in. Rafinha, King, Veltman. 1, 2, 4. So that's 4 guys playing. Not too bad. We'll see how we get on. Okay, folks. Thanks very much. And give us a like and a subscribe. And good luck with your team. Next game week, 26. I'll do a little bit of a reaction of this game week 25 a bit later on Tuesday. It will be a shorter episode because I've done most of game week 26. Just a quick 20-minute breakdown of what happened this game week. And again, apologies for not getting this episode out before Saturday. It's handy to have something done on a Thursday, but you know, it is working a whole lot. So God bless everybody. Thanks. Take care. And good luck with your teams this week. FPL Top Dogs Ballyhaunis Guru out.